Hello ladies and gentlemen, on today's live stream I'm going to show you how to kick ass and conquer the galaxy meanwhile. So if you want to paint your galaxy in your own color, this is how you do it. So without further ado, let's get started. I based my build on a classic fanatic purifiers, fanatic xenophobes and military. We just love this build. So basically what I did is I took this build and went it to a whole nother level with the recent DLC where they added Necroids. You know, Necroids, the race, this here fellow is a Necroid. And while getting the Necroid, you can get this here origin. It's called Necrophage. So basically what it does is you play as a race of parasites that infect all the human and non-human, the lizard, the everything in the galaxy, and replace them with your own pups. Plus you get a long longevity, fewer cost of maintenance. that sounded way better in my head. Nevertheless, this is how you do it. This is how you just take the galaxy and wipe it all out of any other beings other than your awakened necrophage higher race. For the perks, I took extremely adaptive just because in the future it allows your pups, because it's like the only race that you are going to have. Maybe add robots, but this is optional. Yeah, your main race, what's wrong with me, and robots. So this allows you to colonize every planet possible. So you start as continental or alpine world or whatever, it doesn't matter that much. But later on, while you have your technological advancement coming in, you will increase your adaptability and you will be able to truly live, prosper, not just survive, but truly prosper on all the other planets. So let's go ahead and I shall demonstrate you how this race works. Not race, but empire. This is the world that I played, I don't know, like 1 or 2 evenings while listening to a relaxing audiobook. And I've made a bunch of mistakes, like I'm a stupid dumbass, so don't repeat my mistakes. As you can see, this is my empire, the grayish black skull right here that is spread across the entire galaxy, conquering and being a total horror for all the holy crap. Just look at that. Just look, the amount of the sheer amount of planets, the pups, the power. You can't quit. So this is basically how you do it. You select any fleet, for example, this one, or maybe there's a closer one. Yes, this one is currently battling for the system. You go ahead and let's go ahead and conquer this system, for example.
Xeno station engaged.
So upon conquering this system automatically becomes yours. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to build star bases. You don't have to do any sort of diplomacy. This is how you do it, like the simplest acquisition. With the enemy planets, it works kind of the same, but you will still need an army, which is like not a problem because most of the AI just runs with 200 power on all the planets, so you just hire the army and go and kick ass. This is what this playlist is. This playlist, holy, what's wrong with me today? This is what this playthrough is all about. It's kicking ass with the heavy ass boot, like in a boot camp. But don't repeat my mistakes. I made a huge mistakes and underestimated my opponents because they were weak. But together they formed an alliance against me, and I'm completely screwed up because I spread my empire like Chile in South America. This is not the good strategy to go for because you will get attacked from 4 fronts, 5 fronts, and you will have a much better off chances just to conquer the empires one by one. This is what I didn't do, and this is what I do regret now. Because, you know, even if you like, even if you are superior in fleet power, in army power, the AI is still better than you in management. The AI sees everything, and this is kind of where you would have to really plan ahead and just be cautious, because everyone in the galaxy is basically now your enemy, and this might become a problem sooner or later. Also, the only downside that I have with this build is a little bit of micromanagement required in order to manage your resources, but if you're a more or less medium to advanced player, this should be a problem for you. The tools you can use is either the policies or, you know, this here, edicts. Yeah, edicts. I almost forgot how they are called. Also, you can go to the desperate measures and go to a separate planet, for example, and redistribute the priorities of your pops, for example, how it's done here for technicians, so you generate more energy credits for your fleet power needs. And this is how you do it. The Ascension perks, you can just copy my Ascension perks right here. I'm not gonna go in any detail. I guess it's pretty self-explanatory. So without further ado, go ahead and try out this build and tell me in the comment section how you like it. So see you in the next guide. LKS out.